In 1885, a pamphlet was published in Lynchburg, Virginia. Its title was unassuming, but its contents would spark one of the greatest treasure hunts in American history. It told the tale of a man named Thomas J. Beale, who in the early 1820s had buried a colossal fortune of gold, silver, and jewels in Bedford County, Virginia. His only legacy: 3 cryptic numerical sheets, 3 ciphers left to a local innkeeper. The promise was clear: decipher the codes, claim a fortune now estimated to be worth over $60 million. This is the story of the Beale Ciphers, a treasure hunt where the map is a message and the enduring relic is an unsolved code. The story begins with the innkeeper, Robert Morris. In 1822, Thomas J. Beale, a rugged adventurer, entrusted Morris with a locked iron box. Beale instructed him not to open it for 10 years, and then only if he failed to return. Morris, a man of his word, waited 23 years. Inside the box, he found only a note and 3 sheets of paper covered in columns of numbers. The first sheet, Cipher 1, described the precise location of the vault. Cipher 2 listed the contents of the massive treasure, and Cipher 3 identified the rightful heirs to the fortune. Morris, unable to crack the codes, later gave the box to a trusted friend, and it was this friend, years later, who made a monumental discovery. He successfully cracked one of the 3 codes. Cipher 2, the most crucial piece of evidence, was solved. And the key was a cultural relic in itself, the United States Declaration of Independence. The process was brilliant in its simplicity. Each number in the cipher corresponded to a word's position in the original text of the Declaration of Independence. The number 1 represented the first word of the Declaration, 2 the second, and so on. The decrypted text revealed a stunning inventory: over 1,000 pounds of gold, 1,600 pounds of silver, and jewels valued at $13,000. This treasure, it stated, was secured in an iron chest in a stone vault. It was absolute proof that a fortune existed, but the location, described in Cipher 1, and the ownership details in Cipher 3 remained stubbornly encrypted. And this is where the riddle deepens. Why can only one cipher be solved? The theory is that the original solver of Cipher 2 simply got lucky. The other 2 ciphers, 1 and 3, were undoubtedly encrypted using different keys that are almost certainly other common published texts, perhaps the Bible or the US Constitution. A massive community of cryptographers, mathematicians, and armchair historians has attacked these 2 remaining ciphers for over a century. Every major published work from the 1820s has been tried. Every historical document linked to Thomas J. Beale has been exhausted. But the code remains unbreakable. And this has led to the core skeptical theory that the entire story is itself a hoax, a literary fiction. Many historians argue that there is no verifiable evidence that Thomas J. Beale ever existed. The pamphlets are an anonymous publication. They argue the solved Cipher 2 was a deliberate lure, a proof designed to sustain the fantasy of the treasure. Cipher 2 might have been solved simply because its key was a famous, accessible document. But if Ciphers 1 and 3 were encrypted with keys that only the author possessed, perhaps a family Bible or an unremarked personal journal, then they are designed to be unsolvable, a brilliant piece of literary theater that guarantees the myth of the $60 million treasure will endure forever. The Beale Ciphers are not just a historical cold case. They are an eternal psychological riddle. They exploit the one thing that never changes: humanity's unwavering belief in a massive, undiscovered reward. Whether the vault holds gold or simply a final empty space, the hunt continues. And the 2 pages of numbers remain the most challenging and most valuable relic in America. Thank you for joining us on this investigation into the annals of history's greatest riddles. If you crave more evidence-driven analysis, be sure to subscribe.